I'm Hannah Reno. I'm a sophomore, and I've struggled with depression through my freshman year and sophomore year so far of college. So my grandpa's always had dementia and Alzheimer's for 7 years, but it didn't start getting bad until November. I would go home at least 3 to 4 times a week during just the school days, and I would watch my grandpa from about 9 o'clock at night to 5 in the morning. So I would sleep for a few hours and try to make it back from my 9 a.m. class. Normally, I sleep with my phone on silent, like a do not disturb setting, but for some reason, I plugged it in by my window, and I had my phone on loud because I just had this feeling like I need to keep it on for some reason. And then right as I laid down, my head hit the pillow, my phone rang, and it was my sister, and it was about 1:30 in the morning, and they told me that my grandpa had passed away. My grandpa has lived with us, or we have lived with him my entire life except for 1 year of it, so that's 17 years that he's made me breakfast, or he's come to my games, or he went to my graduation, or something like that, where he's never really left my side. And then he was just gone, and so that was super, super hard. I ended up missing all of March for the funeral, and because I just couldn't come back to school. When I came back to school, it was really, really hard. I didn't really talk to anyone. I isolated myself from my friends. I didn't talk to my family at all because going home reminded me too much of him. Thought about dropping out when he passed away because I just didn't want to be here. The way I remember my grandpa is I carry a Polaroid of him from when we lived in California. I took the picture. I was probably 8 or 9 when I took it, and I carry it with me everywhere. That way I always kind of have a piece of him with me wherever I go. When my grandpa passed away, I almost lost my faith in God. When I came back to school, actually, I found Impact, which is the campus ministry team. I'd never heard of them, and I went on their spring retreat with them. And ever since, they've been kind of my constant in life. And so they helped me rebuild with God and my love for him, and realizing that stuff happens. I have a cross on my right shoulder, and it's John 16:33. And it says, "In this world you will have tribulation, but take heart, for I have overcome the world." So it's just kind of my constant reminder that I'll have stuff that goes on in my life, but there's a reason, and he's always there, and it's not to punish me or hurt me or bring me down in any way. It's just kind of, it's life, and I just kind of have to go with it because he'll always be there in the end. I want to spread the love of Christ. That's my #1 goal on campus, to make everyone know and be confident in their faith. While I'm tackling that goal, a side one is just to be a rock for people that might not have that rock or might not be comfortable sharing it. So just kind of being the best person and best version of me that I can constantly for other people is a really big goal that I've been working on.